Well, the Wednesday lineup is the one that started against Luton on Saturday. Pearson and Warhurst now both fit again at the heart of the defence, numbers 5 and 6. But it was 37-year-old player-manager Trevor Francis who came on to change that game, and he's a substitute again tonight. It's 2.5 weeks since Middlesbrough last had a game, and their team shows just one change from that which beat Manchester City in the third round. Bernie Slaven has had a cartilage operation, so John Hendry is now in the starting lineup at number 10. It's not a happy ground for Middlesbrough. Their defeat here at Hillsborough in 1989 condemned them to relegation. Referee tonight is David Allison of Lancaster. Middlesbrough in red shirts and white shorts, playing from left to right. Jamie Pollock, and bear in mind Middlesbrough still in the Rumbelows Cup. They have a replay against Peterborough next week, so they're attacking on two fronts in the Cups. Also, of course, have Second Division promotion on their mind as their main priority. Here's their goalkeeper, Steve Pears. Good play there by Musto. This is Ripley for Middlesbrough. Head over there was by Parkinson. This is Pollock. And now the other fullback, Jimmy Phillips, coming into play. Here's Ripley. Wilkinson on the end of this cross, maybe. Hendry. Pollock taking over. Phillips. And that's John Harkes covering back for Sheffield Wednesday. Middlesbrough throw. Pollock. And this wind's going to be quite a problem. It's swirling around the ground. Virtually blowing a gale at the moment, although the pitch is in much better condition than it was on Saturday here. It's a lot softer. This is Paul Williams for Sheffield Wednesday, number 10. Was Kernigan. Forward by King. Oh, that's Hurst. He's through here. David Hurst. 1-0 Sheffield Wednesday. Well, now he has got 15 goals this season. 2 in 2 now for the returning centre forward, and how simple it was for him. But then again, you've got to put them away, and Hurst, once he got clear of Moen, was all on his own, and just very accurately side-footed that one past Pears. Sheffield Wednesday take the lead here in 4 minutes. The long ball was from King, the fullback, and it was really Kernigan that made the mistake, number 4, let Hurst in, and well finished. Just the start that Sheffield Wednesday would have been looking for. On by Hendry, then Wilkinson. Hendry goes for the return here, and he's battling away well. John Hendry's cleared Roland Nielsen. And Chris Woods on the 6-yard line was well placed, but Hendry may look back on that and think he'd done the hardest part. He broke clear of the Wednesday defenders, and they were struggling a bit there, especially Nielsen. He couldn't get across to him, and Woods was well positioned to make the save look easy. Here's Williams. A adroit little player, and he's got Hyde in a good position here. It's too long for Hurst and Worthington, initially anyway. Worthington tries to retrieve it, and does. Palmer! Good effort. He thought it was a corner, but referee's given a goal kick. Credit there to Nigel Worthington for retrieving what looked like a lost cause on the left-hand side. Cross seemed to have gone beyond him, but look how he wins this back from Gary Parkinson. Doesn't take him long to get a good left foot cross in here, and in fact the challenge put Palmer off. Pollock. That might stay stay in for John Hendry. Well, Middlesbrough have made some progress down that left-hand side. Left-back Jimmy Phillips supporting the attack well. He's got Musto in support here, number 6. Oh, there's Ripley! And Ripley again, and a good save by Chris Wood. Smart reactions from Ripley by the England goalkeeper. That was a better save perhaps than it may have looked. It happened so quickly after the first effort was headed away. But Middlesbrough still have the edge with a corner here. And Woods comes confidently again off the back of a very good stop. And I would imagine that when Middlesbrough look back on this, Stuart Ripley will feel he might well have scored first there. The header back to him, but certainly as it kicked off the ground, a good save by Chris Woods, the Sheffield Wednesday goalkeeper. Good flick on by Wilkinson. Oh, here's Hendry with a great chance. 1-1. Well taken by John Hendry. He struck that really well, but Sheffield Wednesday's defence will be less than happy with the way they dealt with that. The Wilkinson flick seemed to make them freeze. There's the header on, and I think it's Warhurst that's in trouble there. And he gives Hendry a great chance, which he takes with great confidence. So, rather like the Sheffield Wednesday goal, a mistake by a central defender allowing the ball to go over his head, and the striker didn't need asking twice to put the chance away. Middlesbrough, the second division side, draw level with John Hendry's second goal of the season, and I'm afraid, I'm sure he knows it, Paul Warhurst must take responsibility. The goal came on 39 minutes. And it's opened up this FA Cup tie, and you can hear the Middlesbrough fans now responding to that Hendry goal. And it's Worthington. He was fouled by Parkinson, so it's a free kick to Wednesday. Warhurst looking for Hyde. This is Worthington. This is Hyde. Deflection on the cross. Williams comes near post. And still Williams. In the end, Robbie Musto deflected the ball out for a corner. But with 5 minutes to go to half-time, Sheffield Wednesday badly wanting to restore their lead. This is King. Worthington. Away by Kernigan. Pollock. Ripley. That's an interesting crossfield ball, but I don't think Jimmy Phillips quite appreciated it in the wind. He made something of it, though. Peak. But he played it into Williams' path, and now Wednesday are breaking with Hyde. Hurst to his right. Here he is. Williams in the middle. Good effort by Hurst. Here he is again. It's Williams with a chance. Took too long. Allowed Nicky Bowen to close it down, Paul Williams. It was an opening, though, for Wednesday. There's no doubt about that. We're playing stoppage time at the end of the first half here at Hillsborough. It's forward by John Harkes for Sheffield Wednesday. There's Hurst. And he's found Williams. This is King. Palmer could set Nielsen up here, in again to Williams, and the cross is deflected out for a corner right at the end of the first half. John Harkes trying to bend it through. Nigel Worthington to take the corner with his left foot. Nigel Pearson, number 6, has gone forward again. Oh, it came off Ripley, and Hurst was stretching. As he did so, the referee brought the first half to a close. David Hurst's early goal, perhaps having something to Middlesbrough being inactive for 2.5 weeks. They got caught cold, but a not dissimilar error in central defence enabled John Hendry to equalise for Middlesbrough after 39 minutes. Half-time score, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Middlesbrough 1. Well, it's a high wind blowing at Hillsborough tonight, that's for certain. And there's no doubt it's affected the game at times, as it will do in the second half. These two sides playing for the right to meet Portsmouth at Fratton Park in round 5. But if this match was drawn tonight, and it is the first game, so there's no extra time, the replay would take place at Middlesbrough on the 5th round day because of Middlesbrough's run-belows commitments. So it's a free kick to Sheffield Wednesday in the first minute of the second half. Nigel Pearson making his way forward to join David Hurst on the far side of the area, and it's Nigel Worthington to curl it in. There's Pearson, and it's Robbie Mustoe to clear for Middlesbrough, but not altogether convincingly. John Harkes. Here's Hurst again. This is Nielsen. It's Williams now. And it's opening up for Roland Nielsen. Oh, well, it could have been his first ever goal for Sheffield Wednesday after 75 games. But perhaps unused to seeing himself in that position, the Swedish fullback couldn't finish it properly. He ran on beautifully for the return. There was a flag up on the far side, not against him, against one of the other Sheffield Wednesday players, who I think must have been Worthington. Well, we've been playing for an hour in this 4th round FA Cup tie at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday 5th in the First Division, Middlesbrough 5th in the second, locked at 1-1. And the roar that goes up is to signal that Trevor Francis, 38 years old in the next couple of months, is coming on, the player manager, as he did on Saturday against Luton Town, to replace Nigel Worthington. And can he change the game, I wonder, as he did 3 days ago? He played then on the left side and got some quality balls in, and maybe that's what Wednesday will hope for here. Oh, that's a good ball. Williams, Palmer. Away by Moen, only as far as Warhurst though. And Wednesday are now encamped in the Middlesbrough half. Forward by King. Williams the runner. Hooks it back well for Hurst. Here's Harkes with a great chance. Oh, what a good challenge. But it's Palmer. And Hyde. Well, Middlesbrough will break here with Ripley. And there's only one man back, it's Warhurst. And still Ripley. Makes room for the shot. Oh, it was so close. And that's what the fans honestly want to see. Excitement first at one end, then almost instantly at the other. Middlesbrough breaking out of a tight situation in their own penalty area, and Ripley made room for the shot well here. Wilkinson was probably offside when he hit it. Offside. Trevor Francis, the player manager on the far side, was caught there. Made his league debut as a 16-year-old with Birmingham back in the 70-71 season, did Trevor. And it's Kernigan driving it forward for Middlesbrough. And here's Wilkinson. Defender slipped, and Wilkinson has scored. And Middlesbrough have taken the lead. They've done what they did in the 3rd round. Come from 1-0 down to lead 2-1. And the man who's brought the second goal to their delighted supporters is Paul Wilkinson. 20 minutes to go. The free kick taken, the flick on, and dear oh dear, is that Warhurst or Pearson there who got caught? Pearson, I think, this time. It was the captain who got caught, and he couldn't recover, and Wilkinson finished in style. Number 16 of the season for the top scorer for Borough, and after enduring and surviving a long spell at Sheffield Wednesday attacking, Middlesbrough take their chance on the break. It's 2-1 to the second division side. Jamie Pollock, and if this is played right, Middlesbrough could score again. It's Ripley. Wednesday have covered a bit better now, but it's Wilkinson who's found so much room. Well, Warhurst in the end concedes a corner, but the Sheffield Wednesday marking there left something to be desired. So a corner which John Hendry will take on the far side, and Nicky Mohan, even though Middlesbrough are 2-1 up, has gone forward. This is Pollock. Hendry. Pollock. Away by Palmer, only as far as Parkinson. Oh, there's been a bit of an afters there. When Carlton Palmer cleared the ball, Jamie Pollock got involved again. The youngster, he's had a couple of headstrong moments in this game. Still only 17, the lad from Stockton. A bit to learn in terms of temperament. And referee Allison needs to just calm that down a bit. He was very late there, was Jamie Pollock. And there's going to be a second substitution by Sheffield Wednesday. Viv Anderson, another very experienced ex-international, 35 years old, has come on to replace Paul Williams. Now, how are Wednesday going to do this? I suspect that Pearson will now go and play centre-forward, number 6. Anderson's gone into the back four alongside Warhurst. It's a desperate gamble, this, by Wednesday, to save the game. Viv Anderson. Is the time for one more attempt by Wednesday to save the game and their place in the FA Cup. Here comes Warhurst. There is. But it's not been his night, to be honest. And I'm not sure it's Sheffield Wednesday's either, the way the referee's looking at his watch. Second substitution by Lenny Lawrence. On comes Andy Payton, number 12. In stoppage time. It was Ripley who went off. Oh, that's a mistake by Hendry, but Wilkinson again makes the important contact for Middlesbrough. We're well into stoppage time now. Forward towards Pearson, up goes Kernigan, Jimmy Phillips with the header. Oh, it's come back off the Middlesbrough player to Hurst. Great stop by Stephen Pears. Wonderful save. Might earn his team a place in the 5th round, but it's not over yet. It's a corner to Sheffield Wednesday. Palmer. Why did the defender take it off the line? The keeper could have just collected it. Middlesbrough are panicking now. Corner again. Warhurst forward. Francis. Payton needs to make it. Proctor did. Well, as with all matches these days, we seem to be playing about 93 minutes, but there you go. Clearances by Kernigan. Hurst again, wide to King. It's still on for Sheffield Wednesday here. Anderson goes in. Appeals, but this goalkeeper is going to earn a bit of a medal tonight, I think. Steve Pears. That was a tremendous save in injury time. And Middlesbrough go into the 5th round. A tremendous performance by Lenny Lawrence's second division side. They've put out 2 teams from the top 6 in the first division now. And what was supposed to be a celebration night for Sheffield Wednesday is spoiled in their 150th FA Cup tie since the war. They scored their 250th goal early on. It looked rosy, but then along came Middlesbrough, Wilkinson in particular, whose winning goal in the 70th minute makes it Sheffield Wednesday 1, Middlesbrough 2, and earns the North East club and their supporters a well-deserved fifth-round tie away to Portsmouth on Saturday week. That was a really good all-round performance by Lenny Lawrence's team. Pears, the goalkeeper, a hero at the end, and they go through, and Sheffield Wednesday go out. In the country going for the treble, really, aren't you? I mean, run below's next week. Promotion, you've always said, is your priority, and now you're away to Portsmouth in this.
I said to the players before we played Newcastle on Boxing Day that this could be a season that they could remember all their playing lives, or they could miss out on all fronts. That still applies. We're still in both cups. We still obviously regard promotion as the priority, but there is no reason why you can't keep three things going. These cup ties take place midweek. We haven't lost any games through cup ties. We've only lost them through bad weather. And, you know, it's better to be involved in all three things than it is to be involved in nothing.
Two big scalps for them, and they're not doing that well away in the league.
Now they've got a shocking away record in league football.